All right, we've got another beer we've pulled up from the cellar. This is the Solemn Oath Conquest.
Cellar raid.
This is a Solemn Oath and Bruery collaboration. They had this bottle release, I want to say like 2 years ago. Oh, yeah, 2015. So 2 years ago, you get this really sweet poster.
Nice. There's like some medieval time stuff going on there. There's horses.
Yeah.
There's knights. There's souls.
It's pretty amazing.
Lost souls. This is great, man. And then there's like some really intricate, like detailed artistry on this, on everything going on so far here.
Yeah. I'm gonna put this somewhere out of the way.
I'd like to know how those two got together, right? Naperville and Orange County, California.
They've been good friends for a while.
Yeah.
I can't remember the story that I was told when I was out there 2 years ago, but I feel like they've just known each other and they finally were able to collaborate and do something together. They've known each other for years and just hasn't worked out.
Nice.
But yeah, so this is a Belgian-style golden ale with cocoa nibs, toasted coconut, vanilla, and cinnamon, coming in at 9%. This is like just an epic packaging for this.
This is great, man.
So you get like a
Holy smokes! It's
big,
like
a big sleeve.
the label itself is like, it's almost like a scribe from like some kind of old religious book or something.
Yeah. So here, I'll open this up. You can lay some knowledge about Solemn Oath down.
Is this a thing? Can we read that? And you almost maybe want to get. You almost need a magnifying glass to read what's going on there.
Yeah, it might just be all fake text. But
Yeah, Solemn Oath, man, out in Naperville. They were looking at a space in Chicago for a long time. The head brewer, Tim Marshall, I want to say, cut his teeth at through rock bottom at one point.
okay.
Yeah. And then they found a space in Naperville. They've been rolling ever since. They recently expanded to Michigan as well as Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Yeah, Belgian ales and hot forward American styles.
And they recently started doing cans.
Yeah, and now they're in cans as well. So, and then of course we all know the Bruery. We were talking about them last week. Big, elegant bombers has always been their format. The Hoarder Society.
Oh no, no one saw that video we were talking about.
Oh
last
yeah,
time.
the Rare Beer Society, the Hoarder Society, and making like these really cool series of dessert beers, essentially, right?
And recently in the news because they, I don't
Yeah,
want to say sold out, but
I mean, they took a cash injection and or sold their entire goddamn company to like an investment, like to an investment firm. Yeah, and we were talking about last week. Oh, so we're not going to do the last week's video then.
no.
Okay, so it sounds like the headlines, the hot take is like when a macro brewery, big brewery buys a small one.
Yeah.
And we got to draw the line, and they're trying to limit our choices. That's the hot take. But then you've got breweries like Brewdog, Oscar Blues, Dogfish Head, and now the Bruery, where they're taking money from investment crews, and you don't know. At the end of the day, Budweiser's a brewery. You don't know what this investment partners group is.
Right.
So, but what are you gonna do?
This is like the thickest wax ever. Oh, I gotta like open it like you would a lighter, like a lighter.
SOB, that's what it says. Oh, I get it. All right. So at first I thought it said 50 because it was a small font on the top of the tube, but it says SOB if you can see that, and SOB is Solemn Oath Brewery, but then the B is in the same font that the brewery's font is.
This wax is ridiculous.
Look at you. You got it done.
That was crazy. So it had some carbonation on it. So that's always a good plus. I'll pour you out first here.
Hey, thanks, pal.
Oh, that is not what I thought it was going to look like.
No.
But it is a Belgian ale. Wow. That pours out really nice.
So last week in the Lost Files, we drank a Bruery beer, and it wasn't Chocolate Rain. What was it? Oh, it was fuck, I thought you were gonna bail me out.
I forget what it was. We posted a picture of it, and I said what it was. But
Oh, it was the Bois, the Boys, which was like their anniversary ale, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, so good color, decent head on that. 2 years old. Starting to get a little bit of cardboard-iness to it. Just like wet basement kind of.
It's a good looking beer.
Just a little bit, like not. I don't know if maybe that's the like coconut kind of kick in there.
Yeah, and you get some of those ripe fruits, but then it kind of reminds me of like an Orval or a Duvel, that classic Belgian golden ale.
Let's give it a try. Okay. Wow.
It's very approachable for 9%.
Yeah, and for 2 years old.
Yeah.
The cocoa is kind of gone a little bit. You're getting like a little bit of sweetness out of it, but not anything that's like crazy or anything, I guess.
Yeah, I feel like whatever else is supposed to be in here is kind of playing the background and just kind of accents on the esters that the Saison yeast is already doing.
Yeah, so it says, cocoa nibs, toasted coconut, vanilla, and cinnamon. Not getting any of the, like, it's American hops, spices, Pilsner malt sweetness.
When you compare a lot of the other brewery beers, like whether it's Chocolate Rain or, white chocolate or any of those other beers, those beers are in your face with, whatever the descriptive is, whatever the title of the beer is. That's not the case here. It's almost kind of reverse.
Yeah.
It's like those things are present, but they're kind of like supporting characters. This is like a straightforward golden ale, a Belgian blonde ale with these other spices added.
But it does have age on it. You can tell it's not as bright, it's not as full as it would be. It tastes like maybe like you got it when you were like overseas, like out of the country. You picked it up in Belgium and you like had it laying around. You're finally getting ready to drink it. And, so there's something like it's not gone bad. A lot of the beers we reach for when we go into the cellar,
they kind of missed their prime, right? I think this hasn't yet. Mm-hmm. This is just kind of peaking, or maybe just a little past peak.
Yeah. So I'm kind of digging this. But if you have one for some reason still laying around, crack it open. You'll be surprised. And you finally get to take out your poster. I didn't take out my poster. I left it all together as a, memento.
Oh man, I'd frame this, man.
Yeah, I should.
Don't go to Michael's, man. Michael's will overcharge you for framing this, man.
I got to flatten it out, and we'll put it up. But yeah, I think that does it. Like, check out Solemn Oath. Check out the Bruery. Really fun collaboration with them. They do a bottle release once a year, which I think recently happened. We might have touched on it, but did not make it out there this year. So.
Oh, so it looks like this is a part of the Seven Seals series. So 2012 was the first year, and this Conquest in 2015 is the fourth bottle in the series. Mm-hmm. So, from what I can read real quick, it looks like it's a brewery series. So like beer 2 was with Lost Abbey, beer 3 was with Stone, and beer 4 is with Solemn Oath. So the brewery's partnering with these different crews to make things happen. So
it's very, very cool. I wish I remembered more about the story, but
no, wait.
No, it's a Solemn Oath.
Solemn
Oath collaborated with.
Solemn Oath collaborating with
each one of these breweries.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who they collaborated with this year on this latest release. Just don't know off the top of my head.
The Seven Seals.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, that's the Conquest. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully we get it posted, unlike the last one, which was a lot of focus and not that interesting to watch when you can't see what we're drinking. But yeah. So cheers.
Cheers.